Hello, Job Doer here. In today's little video we got here is a little construction video here. As you can see, I got a floor plan going for one of those tiny houses, and that's kind of a going trend for people that want to live small. And so I just kind of jotted down this here for an idea. I got a doorway there, and I got some windows on all sides, so you can open up and have some cross breeze going through. And basically, let's go to the construction site here and get to building this tiny house. Alright, so what I'm going to start with, we're here at the construction site. We got our foundation laid out there, which is usually, packed dirt. I mean, there might be some kind of an aggregate in there that you packed, support the structure. We got our tepid beverage here. Right, some cocoa. And we're ready to construct this thing. So, surface there. And what our main building material is from our good friends at IKEA. I say that lightly because this ain't sponsored or nothing, but look at that. IKEA Vintersaga. The serene shelter from the winter cold. Gingerbread house. Right? And IKEA, right? And so that's kind of like what we got going on. And let's take a look to see what's in this kit. Okay, so we got a cardboard thing here. Now this particular foundation I actually found in a dumpster, trash can. And so I cleaned it real good with soap, and it's good to go. And water. Oh no! Earthquake damage, a little crack already there. But it looks to me like the Vintersaga is mainly just the gingerbread. And let me tell you, that smells good. That smells like for real gingerbread. So I'm going to carefully try to place some pieces out here just to show what we got. We got this here. You see how kind of thin it is there, maybe about 1/8 of an inch. Put this right over on this plate back here and hope it doesn't crumble more than it already is. Oh no! In this particular case, we got matching sides, right? Symmetrical. Pretty much broken at the same spot. Set that aside. And we got a nice big wafer here. These really do feel kind of graham crackery to me. I don't know, but we got two sides there. We got a tombstone. We got oh, maybe that's not a tombstone. We got this here double header. Double header with a door built in. And we got these little notch pieces. And let me tell you, the smells good. And we got one more tombstone. No, I think those go with the chimney. Then we got some plastic recyclable here. And so, instructions on this is actually, when I look at the package, there's nothing there. There's some health stuff there. They have calories to this. If you eat 1/10 of this house, more than likely as it is now, it's 140 calories. Right? It has some sodium, it has some cholesterol, fat, stuff like that. Real houses are usually made of like wood and metal though, and you don't want to eat them. So if I rip this puppy open, inside, look, there's secrets to behold. Now this guy down here says, "Hey, did you get this tube of stuff?" And I said, "No." So icing here: stir 2 cups of confectioner's sugar, 1 egg white, and 5 milliliters or 1 tablespoon of lemon juice or vinegar to a smooth, quite thick paste. Use a piping bag like this down here. Can be made out of parchment paper to glue and decorate gingerbread. And so it shows here we got 2 of these. I'm assuming a front, a back, and the sides, which yeah, mine's cracked. And then we got over here how you do it. Step 1, you take a side, front, and back, and you cinch it all together. It looks like you pipe it. Step 2, you pipe on the front there. Step 3, 3 did that. 4, oh, you put it in there and pipe it. 5, you have it done. Now 6, you put on one side, and I guess pipe it. 7, you do you pipe it. I don't know. 8, you put on the other side, and 9, you got this chimney here where you put together like so, piping all the way, ho ho ho, and there you go. Then you decorate it. Now, when I got this, they also had this flyer. So this is very interesting. Icing. And I don't know if I spoke too quick on the recipe that they had over there, but the recipe over here, which looks like it's good for these 2 kit things here. I don't know if it's coming up or not. Icing, 10 minutes to make it. Ingredients. This is 3 3/4 cup of confectioner's sugar, powdered sugar. 3 large egg whites. Half a teaspoon of cream of tartar. A pinch of kosher salt, and food coloring optional. And this is a different recipe than the one that came on the box. It's also, this seems like it'd be a lot more of a recipe. So in a bowl, electric mixer, combine the sugar, egg whites, cream of tartar, and salt. Whisk until stiff and glossy. If using food coloring, divide into small bowls using a rubber spatula. Stir in desired food colors. Cover any bowls you aren't using with plastic wrap. The frosting dries out very quickly. Transfer icing to paper cone, pastry bag, or plastic bag with a bottom corner cut out at an angle. And then you pipe on the gingerbread using Mamscam cake decorating set. I didn't get that while I was there. Let your imagination run free and create your own designs with this simple and yet fun family activity. Whew. Time for a little cocoa. Right, so what I got is not that. I got none of that stuff. What I got here is some, what they call quick candy. I don't know if you have a Stater Brothers store near you. Quick candy, vanilla, melt, and microwavable tray. So actually I took it out, save time. You got this tray, you got this block of, looks like delicious chocolate. Okay, so vanilla chocolate, white chocolate. And I broke it in half. This actually had 2 pieces like this next to each other. Blop, blop. Using my strength, snapped it in half. Only got 1. Face down. And we're going to nuke this in the microwave. And how much do you nuke it for? Well, let me tell you, not a whole lot, I don't think. You remove from the outer package and remove the inner film. I did that. Put your microwave on 50%. That's only half. And 120 seconds. Man, almost 2 minutes. At half power. Do not microwave on high and do not burn. Stir thoroughly. Heat for additional 15 seconds if needed. Okay. So I'm going to try to figure out how the microwave works. And nuke away. And since I broke it in half, I'm going to do only half of 120 seconds, or about a minute. Alright, you see that? That's what I get for a minute. So, keep it in mind, I don't think this thing actually says anything about 1200, 1400 watts, 600, 800 watts. So if you have like an older 800 watt microwave, you put on half, it's 400 watts. If you have a newer one, 2200 watt, I don't know if I go up that high, but let's say 1600 watt microwave, put down half, it's 800 watts. So, I'm going to put this back in for another minute and see what happens. Maybe just kick it up, but I won't burn it. Yeah. Alright, what do we got now? Tray's a little bit hot, but look at this. It's, I don't know. It's bleh. In the middle, it's like that. There's still parts that need to be kind of mixed in, maybe. But I think this is a good consistency for the cement to bind this house. In fact, I might just put these chunks off to the side and use some of this part here. As you can see, I got a little knife to stir it with. And how I'm going to assemble this is like so. First of all, I'll get my roof pieces, actually all the pieces, off of my dirt foundation here. And it goes up there, roof. And you probably have to work a little bit quickly here because you don't want your chocolate turning hard right now. Okay, got that off to the side. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take part of my poor house that It's cracked. So sad. I'm going to try to just kind of, let's see here. Take it like so and dab it end on end. Like this right here, up on the crack spot. You see what I'm doing there? Bring it up, and then we get the other part. This is probably the bad angle, but basically cement them back together like this, right? And I can hold it. I can hold it till it dries. You know, double check it and see how the back looks. Not too bad. Okay, but this is going to bore everyone. And I'm not too sure if it's going to ever dry. Royal icing, where are you? No, down with royal icing. I would just kind of, wax paper would come in handy here. Heck, maybe extra hands would, but I could feel it doesn't want to really stay tight. So I'm going to stop to the side, and I'll continue by grabbing the back door. Back windows. So we got sides here and side here, and same kind of technique. I'm going to run it along like so, and I'll put it to the test of holding this building up. Give me some good amount of goo there. Try not to get too much like on the front here, the face side, but the back side I got gooed up. And I'm going to slap it together here. Right. And I'm going to kind of hold it a little bit there while I grab the front door part. And same thing, get some of this glue stuff on the edge there. Kind of pile it on there. Let it drip down. And slap on the side here. Okay. Trying to keep it square, so I'll hold it here for a little bit. Hopefully keep it all square and nice. And then we got one more tricky piece here, the other side. Alright, well, if I had some time elapse, I totally time-lapse this. But I don't know if I'm going to do that. So let me just kind of let it bounce there and turn it off for now. Alright, see like that right there? It's becoming a house. And so more or less got it up there kind of squared. Remember, if you're building a house, you want things squared up. Otherwise, it's going to cause problems for the rest of the house pretty much. But I'm just reinforcing or trying to reinforce some of these back joints here where you don't see it so much. You know, this is where the 2x4s would go per se in the house. And these sheathing walls. And do some corners here. And I think it's doing something. Let's see, plaster it on. And I'm just going to keep going around that, doing the corners, outside a little bit, inside more heavy, until I get something I think's going to be solid. Right? I mean, this isn't something you play dolls with or nothing. This is real. It's a real house. And, you know, everything I'm using here has been washed, so don't cry. And, yeah, I'm just going to slather some more of this good stuff in there. And pretend it's going to stay together good. Right? Right. So most houses, if we're talking about houses in general, I'd say you got your concrete foundation, you got your 2x4 skeleton, made with either wood or metal. Then you have, I think you do a sheathing after that. per se, of plywood. And then you, nowadays, I think, do a wrap. Then you do a layer of like styrofoam per se, just to get the insulation value up better on the whole house. And after that, you can do stuff like, I think, siding or stucco, wood siding, plastic sidings, rock stucco, concrete base, whatever. Okay, so that is a masterpiece already in the making, right? So I can spin it around without destroying it any. And I'm actually going to go put this in the refrigerator so I can chill a little bit. Meanwhile, the chocolate in my pan's kind of getting hard too. So that's fine. I'll let it sit out, but I'll chill this in the fridge for a little bit. Maybe a minute or two. Well, that stuff's chilling, the house is chilling. I'm going to work on the chimney. Okay, so this part here definitely goes on the roof line because of a notch in it. And so these other ones, go like that, lengthwise. And it looks like it'll fit there, so I'm going to dip it in here again. Try to get some of that nice gooiness here. Alrighty. Just kind of put it in like so. Basically, the outside of one, the outside of the other. Okay. Like that. And then, might as well get this other one here going. There's still some pliable cement here. So most chimneys are, brick, mortar. And, yeah, we got like that there, which isn't too bad yet. We got one more piece. And, now if anyone's noticed this, actually, this one here doesn't go on yet, right? we need this one here with the feet. Luckily, this stuff's kind of forgiving that I'm working with. Okay, got that there, and since the other piece has already got some stuff on it, I'm just going to try to goo it up and get it on there right before it all dries on there where I don't really want it to be dried on there. Okay, let's see here. Ah, my goodness me. Okay. Nothing went wrong. It's all good. If not, I'm going to eat the chimney and the house will have no chimney. Okay, got that on there. A little bit extra. Pile it in there. Get it in there. Alright, so chimney is now chimified. I'll just take outside so we can cool it off extremely carefully. Turn the house over kind of on its top side here. And what I'm going to do now is get me a roof piece, lay it down here. And what it wants to do is you got the tips here, right? The house wants to be at the tip of this roof. So it does have some overhang, and you kind of want it centered front and back. So I'm just going to kind of tip to tip and center it front and back here. And hopefully have it in a position to where it's going to be fine to goop on some cement here. Okay, I put this back in. I put it back in for a little bit longer. And I'm just going to do like 10 seconds here maybe. Get it going again. And in real houses, you have rafters up in there. The cross members. Usually people send them away or order them to be engineered made. Not on site. Sometimes they'll be on site. But rafters that support the roof. So there's some engineering, some geometric shapes to it, and basically it supports the roof, and the roof is base. You know, it depends on what you have. A lot of times it's a sheathing of MSD board, kind of you know, plywood type stuff, and yeah, you can walk on stuff, you know, or I don't know if you have a tile roof. I think maybe just go straight to some boards with tiles. I've never really had a real hard tiled roof that I deal with. Okay, but this in case here, I'm just going to lather it in there pretty tight. Good. Now I'll probably put this back in the refrigerator to chill up. Right, I'm doing this from the inside and hoping it stays magical on the outside. I don't know if you can see it there, but I'm basically putting it on the bottom of the roof and the inside of the inner workings here, the inner walls, quite liberally, because even though I have a good faith in the other glued parts of the walls, I think this here is really going to help hold it together. A strong roof holds your house together, folks. Just saying. And now, icing might have been easier to work with, but one, I kind of worry about the raw egg aspect of it, especially if someone's going to eat it, this thing, and two, the taste aspect of icing. You know, it's just not tasty usually. This stuff here, I have a slight inkling that this stuff here is pretty tasty, especially compared to icing. You know, egg whites, cream of tartar. I like cream of tartar in tuna fish salad, sandwiches, you know. But I don't know if I want it in my other stuff. Okay, ooh, get that blob in there. Okay, so I'll pop this back in the refrigerator, and one of these days we'll get to do the outside. Okay, so I already scored up and laid down the other part of the roof, and same thing as the first part. I'm just going to re-nuke the cement, chocolate goodness here, whatever it is, candy shell coating, quick, candy quick. And I'm going to pile it in there, you know, up against the seams and stuff again. So it's on both the other part of the roof and the wall part, including the seam between the maybe the two roofs up there a little bit. Work kind of fast but careful. I mean, no one's gonna really see this until you get into the beach, and they're like, "Oh, yum! They put extra chocolate here, or stuff. They put extra whatever, right?" But try to keep away from using Elmer's. If you have any of that, don't go to Elmer's. Alrighty, pile it in there. So I'm just going to finish piling this in, you know, around the crevices, try to fill everything up, including the back here on the roof. I might even actually try to tilt it up some, but maybe not. Maybe I'll wait till later for that. In fact, I think I will. But I will work the edges here, the bottom and the two sides, and back in the fridge. Okay, back from the fridge, and we will add some more to that center beam in the middle, per se. I'm going to turn it up like this, and just go for the gusto right down the middle of that roof line. And some places it's touching pretty good, so it's okay. There's a few gaps, but like I said, I'm just going to layer it in here. Try to get some of the juicy stuff. There we go. Keep it away from the other parts. You don't want to remelt stuff. And then if you have a hot house per se, this might not even hold together at that temperature. Who knows? You know, if you're a perfectionist, that's a whole nother class in itself. If you're someone that's just waiting to get ready to eat this stuff, then, you know, that could happen already. Because let me tell you, this Snow White stuff is pretty tasty. Alright. And I got one more good blobby to sink in there. Right up towards the front of it there. I can see a structural weakness point. Get down that crevice here. So I can get me a good blob of this here. Alright. There we go. Spread it around. Nope, get in there. Okay, that's that. Enough of that nonsense. Back in the fridge, of course. So I can set up some more. Okay, I retrieved the house and set it up right again. And got the chimney too, right? Alright, so I'll put together. I'm just going to once again reheat the glue, whatever you're using, and you know, put it in here like so. Like I said, try not to melt the rest of the pieces. Trying to work quickly, and I'm going to plop this thing right on top. Wherever you like. I'm going to probably put mine in the middle. That's pretty original. Let me see here. Get some real gooey stuff here. Goo it up. And there. Just kind of push it down. Not too hard. And yeah. Looks lovely, right? So, this right here, in theory, is it in all of its glory. We got chimney there, we got roof, front door, some windows. If you want to get really crazy, you can melt some candy glass stuff in there. Well, probably when you were baking it, you could have. This came unbaked, or this came pre-baked, whatever. So, like that. Give a little spin here so you can see the damage. Right. And so we've got that crack glued pretty good there. Let's put it back together. Back of the house. No back door. That's not up to code. And other side with the other crack and a little snowdrift. Okay, so that is the overall gist of it, and I'm just going to set it back here on the plot of land, right about there. And now I can work on decorations ideas. This stuff here, I'm not too sure I'll do. I think I will clean off the knife and put this in the fridge for now. I don't think I want to use this anymore on this job. I thought I did, but I got other stuff. So, let me clean. Okay, so now it's about time to pretty much go to town on this thing. I got here some a red and green gummy lifesaver. I got these little bratty kids here, right? I got some colorful Mike and Ikes. A little tough. I got these things here. These are like gummy Lego bricks or something. They are this group here I've never seen before. Almost 40 gummy blocks. And you can make animals out of them and stuff, including there's a penguin right there. It doesn't have instructions, but give it a go. Got these snow cap things here, right, little nonpareils. And that's it for that pile of stuff. Over here, I got some nerds, right? And I'm going to do a little decoration of this thing. That's at some point. First off, I also got some vanilla frosting stuff, right? Open this up. This stuff here is room temperature. Even the room I'm in is kind of a little chilly right now. And I don't know. I think everyone likes to have, you know, their house snow capped. And where I got this stuff from, besides this here from being IKEA, is the Dollar Tree. There's a Dollar Tree where things used to be $1. Now they're like a $1.25 in some cases. But whatever. So this kind of frosting. I can see it's a little bit smaller, but it's probably all I need for this. I like to fluff it, right? Kind of work it a little bit and get to a nice playful consistency. And then what I'm going to do here actually is I'm going to do edges. Try to do the edges of this house kind of like this. I want to make sure I get it on the edges good. So I'm going to make sure I get it up underneath it. Just kind of scrape it off the knife blade a little bit. But I do want some gripping substance is what I'm going for there. And same with this side here, try to get some in the middle. And this stuff here probably does not like heat. So if you get too close to the heat, to the fireplace, whatever, your house will be sad. Okay, so there I'm getting a little bit more on that edge. And when I get it on the edge here like this, I'm going to let it visit the nerds over here and see if they like each other. Okay, so I got that going like so. And then bring that around this. And I'm going to take said house and give it some dunkies. A little shake. And voila! Would you look at that? That right there is my generic lights for the house. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same to the other 6 sides of the roof, and dunk it. If any more nerds, I'll pour them out there, and yeah, okay, I'll nerd out here. I got the Christmas light things on right around the rim of the house, and now what else do we want to do? Maybe we want to take some more of the frosting per se, and slather it on the rooftop, you know, pretend like it's snow type of thing. So I'm just going to kind of work in a, hopefully not too big a goobs, and just kind of bring it down. Of course, this way I'm losing pretty much all of my texture of the roof there that they have. But on the flip side, it does make it a lot easier to spread, you know, as opposed to like a smooth roof. Alright, so I'm going to just slap on this here to make it look like a snowdrift per se. Not mess up my lighting too much. And that's what happens when I get it across here. So I've got something like that. Now, I'm going to take these little snow cap candies. Just, I don't know. I don't have any rhyme or reason. You know, I'm just going to pop them in here. Like I said, you can do whatever kind of candies you want. I'm going to do just, I don't know, some little snow cap, chocolate chip thingies, and do something with it. And, let's see, maybe I want to do something with that door down there. Well, I want to do a big wreath. So, I'm going to finish up the snow cap, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with this wreath thing. Try it out. Okay, as you see, I kind of lined the doorway with some of those hard mica nikes. And what I have down here is I took one of those gummy lifesavers. You see that? And first I cut a red one in half and a green one in half. And I cut them into thirds, and then I kind of just stuck them back together because they're sticky, right? And these are the gummy ones. And then I'm going to blop on some of the whatever you're using this for cement, I'm using this frosting stuff. And I will put it right on the door as a little Christmas wreath. Doesn't that sound nice? A little candy Christmas wreath you can eat. Let's see here. Bloop with that. And turn this so that break my wrist. Bloop with that. There we go. Nice little Christmas wreath. Knock, knock. And, you know, it's kind of endless now what you can do. You can take some of this, the frosting, right? Depending on what you have as a base, I'm just going to put it down here as, pretend like it's like a little snowbank maybe. You know, spread out here. And I don't have too much real estate to work with. But that's fine. Because I don't want to make this an all-night thing. No. Gotta get back to the party sometime. So, nice little snowbank here. Maybe do a little extra blop over here for something. Maybe like a fake snowman thing. If you look at your fingers, make sure you wipe them off afterwards. Then you got the little brats, right? I mean the kids. You know, you can put them in here. They'll be playing. You know, there's like a blue one over here, green one over here, playing this little snowbank thing. You know, maybe a red one getting ready to go inside because it passes dinner time, or maybe dinner's ready. You got a yellow one with a stick right here, and he's playing with this thing like that. You know, a little imagination here. And this green one here, we'll put in my mouth. Get rid of him. Alright, so you didn't see any of that stuff, but there it is. Right? We still got these gummy building bricks here. I'm not too sure what I'm doing with that. Because I could slap some of the stuff on it. The glue per se, and glue it to the chimney. Once again, can't see it. There you go. Or maybe build something on the outside with that. I just don't know. These things, I buy them on the whim because they look neat. They have little holes in him in the bottom, as if you really could stick them together, but I'm having a little issues with that. So, I'm just going to eat it. And, I don't know. Should I do something around the windows? So these Mike and Ikes, I do just have them like this here. Slap some of the frosting on them. You know, a pretty good amount. Try to get it decent. And then just place it where you want to. Bloop. And you know, if you want to do some lettering with them, you can certainly cut them. Sharp knife, you know. Cut the Mike and Ikes in half. And I don't know, put down in the comments below what you think of this, if you watched it. Also put down in the comments what do you like to use for your gingerbread houses? You know, if you've made some of these in the past, there's a certain kind of a kit you like, certain kind of candies you like to put on them. You know, like I said, I don't think this is really competition worthy per se. I just want to do something here, and I also got a little something left over from Hanukkah here. Got me a little menorah, right? Menorah there. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop this shell off of it. And slap some frosting glue on the back there. And I'll just put it right here on top of the chimney to go with our blue brick there. And that's about it, I think. Another thing that I would have done if I could find it is sometimes you can find like little things of cotton candy. I would have made some cotton candy come out from the top of the chimney, like this little plume of smoke. And like I said, questions, comments, leave them down below. If someone's going to indulge in this and eat it right away, I'd say leave the frosting out if there's any extra frosting. Right, and this is what I came up with. Right, little kids there, playing with a little frosting snowman. A window, a doorway, a boring window because I didn't do anything with that one yet. The menorah on top. And wishing you all a happy holidays and Merry Christmas from me, the Odd Job Doer. Hope Santa brings you what you wanted. If not, build it. Just kidding. Anyways, yeah, I'll probably try to do some other kind of videos and see you all in the new year. Odd Job Doer, out.